Hey there, ladies and gents. It's your favorite smooth-talking relationship guru back at it again with another spicy topic. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rejection. Yeah, you heard me right. Rejection ain't just some roadblock. It's an opportunity to level up your game and become even more irresistible. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Casanova, how can rejection make me more attractive? Well, buckle up, my friends, because I'm about to spill the beans on how to make those girls regret ever saying no to you. So sit back, grab a drink, and let's dive into the art of turning rejection into your ultimate power move. You ready? Let's do this. The first step to mastering the art of handling rejection like a boss, playing it cool. When you're faced with rejection, the last thing you want to do is let it ruffle your feathers. Nah. You gotta keep your cool, maintain that suave demeanor, and act like it ain't no big deal. Think about it like this. When you show that you're unfazed by rejection, it sends a powerful message. It tells the person who turned you down that you're confident, you're secure in yourself, and you're not about to let a little setback bring you down. And let me tell you, folks, there's nothing more attractive than confidence. So remember, my friends, when rejection comes knocking, just shrug it off, keep your head held high, and watch as those around you start to take notice. Trust me, it works like a charm. The second step of mastering the art of handling rejection like a pro avoiding overthinking. Here's the deal. When you get rejected, it's natural to start overanalyzing every little detail. You start asking yourself a million questions like, what did I do wrong? Or why didn't they like me? But let me tell you something, my friends, that kind of overthinking will only drive you crazy. Instead of getting caught up in a whirlwind of self-doubt and negativity, it's time to shift your focus elsewhere. Take all that energy you're wasting on overthinking and channel it into something positive, like personal growth and self-improvement. Now, I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, it's worth it. Start by setting some goals for yourself. Maybe hit the gym more often, learn a new skill, or pursue a hobby you've always been interested in. By focusing on your own personal development, you'll not only distract yourself from the rejection, but also become a better, stronger version of yourself in the process. The third step in our rejection survival guide: don't seek explanation. Now, this one's crucial, folks, so listen up. Here's the deal. When someone rejects you, the last thing you want to do is start pestering them for a reason why. I mean, come on, guys. Let's keep our dignity intact, shall we? Pleading for an explanation not only makes you look desperate and needy, but it also puts the other person in an awkward position. Think about it. If someone turned you down, there's probably a good reason for it, right? And constantly badgering them for an explanation isn't going to change their mind. In fact, it's more likely to push them further away. So instead of bombarding them with questions like, "Why don't you like me?" or "What did I do wrong?" it's time to take the high road, my friends. Accept the rejection gracefully and move forward with confidence. Now, I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, folks, it's the best way to handle the situation. By showing maturity and self-assurance, you not only preserve your own dignity, but also leave the door open for future opportunities. After all, who knows what the future holds, right? So remember, folks, when rejection comes knocking, don't go chasing after explanations. Just hold your head high, keep your chin up, and move forward with confidence. That's how winners do it. The fourth T step of our rejection recovery plan: shifting your attention. When someone gives you the old thanks but no thanks, it's time to show them what they're missing out on. And how do we do that? By shifting our attention away from them and onto ourselves, that's how. Now, I know it's tempting to wallow in self-pity and drown your sorrows in a tub of ice cream. Trust me, been there, done that. But that's not going to get you anywhere, my friends. No, sir. Instead, it's time to show your ex-crush that you're living your best life and having a blast without them. So what does that look like, you ask? Well, it could mean hitting up social events like parties or concerts where you can mingle and meet new people. Or maybe it's finally pursuing those hobbies and passions you've been putting off for way too long. Heck, it could even be something as simple as spending quality time with your friends and loved ones. The key here, folks, is to let your ex-crush see that you're thriving and having a damn good time doing it. Show them that your world doesn't revolve around them and that you're perfectly capable of living your life to the fullest without their approval. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and flaunt your newfound freedom in their face. That's just tacky, my friends. No, what I'm saying is that you should focus on yourself and your own happiness and let the rest fall into place. The fifth step, boosting that confidence of yours. First things first, you gotta set yourself some goals, my friends. And I'm not just talking about big, lofty dreams that seem impossible to reach, although those are great too. No, I'm talking about setting small, achievable goals that you can crush every single day. Whether it's hitting the gym for a killer workout, nailing that presentation at work, or finally asking that cutie from accounting out on a date, setting and achieving goals is going to skyrocket your confidence levels like nothing else. Now here's the thing, folks. Confidence isn't just about puffing out your chest and strutting your stuff, although that certainly doesn't hurt. No, confidence is about believing in yourself and your abilities, no matter what life throws your way. It's about knowing your worth and not being afraid to show it to the world. Step 6, my fellow Casanovas, what I like to call staying classy. Maybe you got turned down by that girl you've been crushing on, or perhaps things just didn't work out the way you hoped they would. But here's the thing, fellas. How you handle rejection says a lot about you as a man. Now, I get it. When you're feeling rejected and disappointed, it's easy to let your emotions get the best of you. You might feel angry, frustrated, or even a little bitter towards the person who turned you down. But here's the deal, my friends. Lashing out or bad-mouthing your ex-crush is not the way to go. Not only does it make you look petty and immature, but it also reflects poorly on your character. Instead, I want you to take the high road, fellas. That means maintaining your dignity and respect even when things don't go your way. Remember, just because someone rejected you doesn't mean you need to stoop to their level. So, resist the urge to badmouth or gossip about your ex-crush. It's not a good look, trust me. The 7th step, cutting off contact. Now, I know it's not easy to hear, but sometimes, after facing rejection, the best thing you can do for yourself is to distance yourself from the person who turned you down. Trust me, I've been there, and I know firsthand how tempting it can be to cling on to any semblance of connection, hoping things will magically turn around. But here's the harsh truth. Holding on to false hope will only prolong your pain and prevent you from moving on. So what's the game plan, you ask? Well, first things first, it's time to hit that unfollow button on social media. I'm talking Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. You see, gentlemen, every time you see a post or a photo of your ex-crush pop up on your feed, it's like ripping off the Band-Aid all over again. So do yourself a favor and cut off that digital connection. Trust me, it'll do wonders for your mental health. Step 8, living your best life. Because let's face it, there's so much more to life than just romantic relationships. Now, I know it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of emotions that come with rejection, but here's the thing. Dwelling on what could have been won't get you anywhere. Instead, it's time to shift your focus inward and start prioritizing your own happiness and well-being. So, what does living your best life actually look like, you ask? Well, it's all about pursuing your passions and interests, gentlemen. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, traveling to a dream destination, or simply spending quality time with friends and family, now's the time to do it. You see, when you invest in yourself and your own happiness, you become infinitely more attractive to others. It's like a magnetic force that draws people towards you. Remember, gentlemen, life is too short to dwell on the past or pine over someone who wasn't meant to be. So, go out there, pursue your passions, and live your best life. The rest will fall into place. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later.